Keith Masterflex says, got to get me some Tundras or deal with Shocks instead. Yeah, what are you playing, Keith? I have Tundras I could potentially lend somebody. Okay, a fetch and... Oh, okay, so players forgot to put a life total counter on there. No big deal, we'll just do it ourselves live. Rolling down to 19. And Delver. Mountain, Rift Bolt suspended. Delver trigger on the stack. Brainstorm.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. We'll have to
The Hull Breacher wheel deck. If you're going to come through on Saturday, Keith, send me a reminder message on Discord. I can definitely source you some Tundras. I don't remember offhand how many I have, and you'll have to let me know how many you need, but I'll provide whatever I have. Insectile Aberration. A bobble fired off there. I didn't get to see what card it was. Hope to see you Saturday. Yeah, I'll most likely be there.
Trigger also here. Wait.
So mine would resolve first.
I'm at 95% likely to be there. Should be fun. Should be a fun event regardless. True Chain says, I feel like you can use Shocks. That deck goes for basics a lot. That's true. That's true. All right, Days revealed on top. Goblin Guide gets in there. All right, sounds good, Keith. A quick plug, by the way, if you're not in our Discord, join the Discord. I'll share the link in chat now. Links are down below if you're watching later. Lots of fun stuff happening in our community Discord. If you want to know what events are firing and what we're doing next on stream and all that fun stuff, we have people building decks and sharing bling and all this stuff in our Discord. Join the Discord. Come hang out. You won't regret it. All right, Goblin Guide hits there. And here's Skewer the Critics, it looks like.
It sounds like a bad idea if I daze. Does it take 5 if I do?
That is correct.
Okay. So, taking 3?
Yeah, hurt 12. Go, and then ending up Keith. Trigger.
Is that 11?
Yeah.
Who do I know for sure is going Saturday? I other than myself, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm assuming the people that work behind the counter will be there, and that's about it. I have no other information.
Use 2 back. Yep. This.
You're at 10.
Yep.
All right, rolling down to 10. Gets a Volk.
3/3 now?
Yep.
Instant artifact, creature, land. Alright.
Dragon's Rage Channeler comes down as a 3/3, as the players were just discussing. And pass the turn.
Trigger on my upkeep. I'll check one. Don't go 16.
Sam then goes down to 19. Roiling Vortex looking pretty annoying so far. Goblin Guide can't attack this turn, though, unless the Dragon's Rage Channeler is removed. Slowly tapping for a red, and there's the bolt. Dragon's Rage Channeler down. Roland can't daze. Attacking for 2, revealing bolt on top. Putting Roland down to 8. Will then go down to 7, so I'll just put 7 for now. Price of Progress. Basically down to 5. 6 currently, but we'll go down to 5 on upkeep. Now down to 5. I think this game is locked up. I don't really see how Roland wins this. Here's another Dragon's Rage Channeler. That could block. Wasteland pretty useless. Sam goes down to 18. Sidorna says the new Flash movie looks so dope. I have not seen anything about the Flash movie, but I did see the Batman. And that was fun. Sulfuric Vortex comes down. I think this game is over.
Why brainstorming this? This.
Surveil Trigger. Paying for the days, a good idea. For Roland, that is. Fire Blast you, and that's game. All right, game 1 goes to Burn. And 89% favored for Roland, said Twitch chat. Ledgeview says Batman was clean. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Keith Master Flex says, Chris, are you hashtag Team Jacob? I don't know what that is. Is that from the Batman? Chain Lightning on Dragon's Rage Channeler. Force of Will, pitch Force of Will. All right, players now have a life counter. But didn't update it, but that's okay. Or Can Man has Chill in the sideboard for Burn. That's coming prepared. You have a lot of Burn in your meta? I said that weird. I said meta. Meta? Meta? Dragon's Rage Channeler, no Delirium. Just one, but you always get paired with him. Oh, man. Coming with a sideboard card for one person is funny. But I dig it. Ponder, Surveil Trigger. Expressive Iteration into the graveyard. And here is the Ponder. Chain Lightning got forced to protect this Dragon's Rage Channeler. That's what happened, right? Ponder, leave them on top, draw. And a Delver. Attack for 1, putting Sam at 19. Eidolon. And pass. Delver trigger on the stack. And it will transform into Insectile Aberration. Force of Will was the card on top. A little bit of a giveaway, but I think Roland's fine with that. 3 types in the yard? No. Yeah, 3 types in the yard. Attacking for 3. Putting Sam at 16. And passing the turn. Trying not to trigger this Eidolon. Eidolon hurts. Guess the Eidolon attacks here. A little bit risky. All right, no blocks. Take 2. I guess you have to go for it if you're burn. Side Norna has a main board card for burn. What is it, Side Norna? Lava Spike you. Eidolon trigger. Life total is adjusted. Play a mountain. Your whole deck? Yeah. Side Norna, an Elves player. Doesn't give a damn about burn. Bolt the Eidolon. Rolling down to 11. Surveil trigger. Puts a volcanic island in the yard. Looks like the bolt is still in the stack. I'm not really sure why. Ah, okay. Thinking about whether to Fire Blast here. Would you Fire Blast roll into the face? I guess. Without knowing what the rest of your hand is, I'm not sure it sounds like the right play to Fire Blast here.
I'm gonna respond.
Side Norna plays 2 Beseju's main board.
Yeah,
The Seiju Who Endures is become a top land in the format now. Brainstorm. Surveil put a Delver in the graveyard. Puts 2 back. Attacking for 6.
Cast this Fire Blast trigger.
Just Fire Blast.
7 target.
And Sam takes 5, I believe. And going to shoot either Dragon's Rage Channeler or Delver. I guess you go after the Channeler. Or to Roland's face.
I'll take it.
I think it's going to hit a creature. Yeah, it's going to hit a creature. Daze, return it to hand. Take 5 is Roland. Ooh, this is sketchy.
How many cards you got? Oh yeah, I totally forgot the for free thing. Alright, so...
Ooh, Roland pointing out that he forgot about the Roiling Vortex.
Taking 5 out of 5.
So Roland taking 5, going to 5.
And then I'll bolt targeting you, Surveil trigger.
And a Bolt, Surveil trigger.
This is a tricky sequencing. I was like, I totally forgot that I was going to take 5 to the dome though. I was like, oh!
Yeah, there's a lot to think about when this card's on the table.
All right, looks like we're going to game 3. That was a lot of damage being dealt in that last turn. All right, Mountain Goblin Guide. Attack for 2. Delver on top.
I'm like, aren't you got a wonderful food source to play my brainstorm? Get my mom there. There's no nice one.
Volcanic Island. And the Delver? Either Delver or removing this Goblin Guide. It's one or the other. There it is. Looks like Roland has a Force of Will in hand. We've had some great matches on today's stream, by the way. We saw some awesome plays. Really liking this one. I feel like I'm really into these games. Hope everybody else is too. Monastery Swift Spear. All right, that's a good play. Resolves. Attacking. Expressive Iteration revealed on top. That is not very good. Not super useful at the moment. It will flip the Delver, though. All right, Delver transforms. Roland only revealing half of the Insectile Aberration. A violation. Let's see what the follow-up is here. 2 creatures to deal with for Roland. The Goblin Guide and Swift Spear will quickly end the game if left unchecked for 1 or 2 more turns. I think even the Delver has to think about staying back to block here. This is tricky. Looks like Force of Will times 2 in hand for Roland. A Brainstorm and trying to figure out what 2 to put back. I couldn't see what they were. But they're back now. It looks like a double force hand. Not 100%. All right. Being able to fetch after a Brainstorm is good. Going down to 14. There's another Volk. Not respecting price of progress here, but I don't know. Did we see basics from Roland in the previous games? I don't remember. I feel like we did, but I'm not 100%. And here's Dragon's Rage Channeler. No Delirium, only 2 types in the yard, and passing the turn. So Insectile Aberration staying back as we predicted. Has to block. Likely Goblin Guide. He did have an island, right? Yeah.
Just only that one?
Yep.
There's a force on top.
Okay.
Force of Will on top.
I'm not going to. I'm going to block.
Block with the Insectile Aberration. Makes sense. Delver down. Sam writing down the Force of Will that's on top of the library. Here's Eidolon. I don't think that's going to resolve. There's no way you let that resolve. Dark Zero, thank you for the resub. 13 months at tier 3. Tier 3 for Dark Zero. What's up, Ronald? Thank you, Dark Zero. How's it going? Thank you, Dark Zero, for all the support. Dark Zero, the biggest supporter of this channel. There'd be no stream right now if it weren't for Dark Zero, Roland, and everybody else on our gift sub and cheerleader board and all that. Appreciate all of you keeping this thing going. Force of Will, pitching Force of Will on the Eidolon. And putting the other Force of Will in the graveyard with Savell. Okay. Roland wanted no part of the third Force. I think Roland's now down to 13. I don't think they updated the phone yet. Yep. There we go. Roland has to remove this Swift Spear. 3 types in the yard currently. I think Sam has maybe 2 or 3 cards in hand. We're going to see a Murktide here. Murktide's pretty good, but there's a chance Sam has Pyroblast. It makes it look really lame. Maybe Expressive Iteration being thought about here. Looks like 3 cards in hand for Roland. All right, Roland's got to make a play here. Looks like Expressive Iteration. And a Surveil Ponder into the graveyard. Polluted Delta into exile. Mystery card on the bottom. Play Polluted Delta. Now, Roland has Delirium. Creature, instant, sorcery, land. Fetching here, going to 12. And as I was mentioning in one of the other rounds we watched today, once you're below... I don't know what the cutoff is, but 12 life is you could be dead in a turn against burn. Spike you, bolt you, fire blast you, attack you with a 4-power creature. Obviously, Roland has blockers, but you have to be careful here. You have to be careful. Swift Spear. Wait, was that Dragon's Rage Channeler brand new? Wouldn't it have had to attack? I'm not sure. Yeah, Roland. Roland played the Expressive, then fetch, then played the Delver. Oh, maybe that was all in second main phase. So maybe Roland got Delirium after combat. I'm not sure. But the Ponder was in the yard. The Ponder was in the graveyard. Okay, so the Ponder... Okay, I remember now. So Ponder was surveilled to the graveyard when the Expressive was cast in second main. So there was no Delirium during combat. I remember now.
Skewer the critics here, trigger.
Oh, they cost one.
All right, screw the critics. Roland's down to 6. Attacking with a 3-power Swift Spear. Roland's down to 6. Been bolted and skewered this turn. Thinking about jumping with Delver. Looks like 1 card is left in hand for Sam. Rolling at 6. This is a 3-power creature. It feels incorrect not to block here. All right, jumping with Delver. Dragon's Rage Channeler will not be able to block next turn because of Delirium. As of right now, if Murktide could change that. Fire Blast you, put you down to 2. Rolling at 2. Sam at 20. This is going to be tough for Roland to win. Kip, thank you for the resub. 14 months at tier 1. Hi, Chris. Hi, chat. Hi, Kip. What's up, Kip? Kip's one of our best. Kip with multiple beautiful badges in chat. Appreciate you, Kip. There is the Murktide. Sam Hellbent. Roland's got to hope Sam draws crap. Land.
How's Delirium looking?
There's no Delirium anymore.
Any burn spell out could be game. I don't think Roland has any counter magic left in hand, but I'm not sure. Bolt you. Yep, that's game. Burn gets there. Well played.